have a question.
Of course you have questions, Bob, but I don't think you're going to like the answer. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. I make videos addressing misconceptions and even outright lies about witchcraft, paganism, and the occult. Today, we get to hear about how Bob Larson doesn't like Halloween, and he wants everyone to stop celebrating it. That's right, no more candy for the kids. It's demonic candy. No more sexy nurse costumes. Those are demonic too. Yard decorations, flying witches on brooms, skeletons, and spiderwebs. Demonic, 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 and demonic. Satan and his demons are so powerful. How is Jesus ever going to compete? Well, let's listen in on old Bobby Boy and why he wants to cancel Halloween. Also, I have to apologize for Bob's audio. There's a high-pitched tone in the background that I tried to isolate, but it pops up at the end and beginning of his already annoying voice. I hope you enjoy.
Can we just ignore Halloween this year?
No, Bob, we must focus all our attention on it, make videos about it, and spend our precious time disparaging it.
Like many of you, I just want Halloween to go away.
Like many of us, we just want you to go away. Bobby Boy, there are thousands of holidays you don't celebrate. Just add the All-Holy Evening before All Saints' Day to that list.
This year I started seeing Halloween stuff on store shelves the first week of August, 3 months early.
Don't worry, Bobby. After November 1st, they'll replace it with Christmas crap. You don't have a problem with the pagan elements in Christmas, do you? No? I didn't think so.
Now, merchandise is overwhelming.
What's the matter, Bobby Boy? You have to see a scary witch hanging from the shelf as you reach for your Depends undergarments?
A couple of days ago, I needed to go to my local pharmacy to pick up a few things. Just to get a tube of toothpaste.
How small is your pharmacy that they're putting Halloween decorations in the dental care aisle? You don't have to go up and down every single aisle like a trained rat. There's no cheese waiting for you.
I had to wade through 4 aisles of witchcraft-themed candy.
Are they making witch-shaped M&Ms?
Then I encountered shelf after shelf of simulated human skeletons, jack-o'-lanterns, witch costumes, and ghostly apparitions to hang from the limbs of trees in one's front yard.
Those are all Halloween decorations. You want the adult diaper aisle, Bob. I just went to my nearest CVS pharmacy and they have 32 aisles. They had less than 3/4 of one of the aisles dedicated to Halloween-themed items, candy, and decorations. There were other displays towards the front registers, so at most, maybe an aisle and a half of Halloween merchandise. I don't believe you, Bob, and I am sure you are exaggerating this for all your customers. I mean, your audience. After all, if more people realize demons and ghosts don't exist, they won't need an exorcist.
They used to call this place a drugstore, but now...
CVS Pharmacy is now CVS Halloween Candy and Decorations? Walgreens is Witchgreens? They no longer sell your Viagra?
It's a dispensary, not of life-saving medications, but images of fear and death.
I'm pretty sure you can still pick up your prescription of Viagra.
I just want it to go away, and eventually it will.
It wears off after a while. They say if it lasts longer than 4 hours, you should call your doctor.
But at what cultural and spiritual price?
Less than the price of an exorcism. That is for sure, Bob.
Here's why it won't go away quickly.
Bob, it hasn't gone away in over 1,500 years. I doubt it is going anywhere anytime soon.
The National Retail Federation's analytics reveal that an expected record $12.2 billion will be spent on demonic junk this year.
I really don't understand this argument from a financial position. Just because people spend money on costumes, candy, and decorations, is this somehow bad? That's what keeps our economy flowing. Should we give all our tithes to you instead, Bob? And the National Retail Federation had no analytics for the projected sales of demonic junk for 2023.
That's about 25% more than last year's record expenditure.
Oh no, the horrors of people spending money, those businesses paying employees and providing jobs for manufacturers. Quick, Bob, call the FBI.
But here's what's really scary.
That face? That is scary. It's downright terrifying.
65% of American households indulge this demonic day by purchasing Mammon's merchandise.
Mammon's merchandise? Is that what M&M stand for?
But there's one more thing you need to know.
Put that thing away. Nobody wants to see that.
Polls show that roughly half of Americans identify as evangelical Christians.
That is scary. How can we reduce that number? I'm joking. I don't care what people believe, just as long as they don't try and impose their beliefs on me or cancel any holidays.
With some measure of personal faith in Jesus Christ. So if 65% of people buy Halloween, satanic-themed, anti-Jesus junk...
Damn it, Bob, stop trying to make scary faces. That sounds cool. Where can I buy satanic-themed anti-Jesus junk?
A sizable portion of that percentage is born-again believers. They're the ones pushing Halloween sales higher and higher by filling their homes and their children's lives with imagery that comes from the realm of witchcraft and the occult.
Pumpkins, candy, skeletons, spiders, vampires, witches, and werewolves are not symbols of the occult. They are, however, symbols associated with Halloween.
As the old Pogo cartoon character used to say, we have been the enemy, he is us.
Wow, I did not expect such an accurate moment of self-reflection and clarity from you, Bob.
Halloween isn't going away.
He looks so disappointed by this fact.
Economics will drive up the value of its recognition higher and higher.
No, Bob, the fun will. Halloween is just a fun holiday. You do know what fun is, right, Bob? People enjoy Halloween, and retailers cash in on this.
But you can do a few things to fight back. First, make your home off limits to all Halloween merchandise and no trick-or-treating with your kids.
Okay, the Grinch who stole Halloween. You're a mean one, Mr. Larson.
As parents of 3 daughters...
The 3 daughters you exploit for fame and fortune?
That is the standard my wife and I set. Our children grew up to be college-educated, socially well-adjusted. They are personally successful and dedicated Christians.
If you allow your children to celebrate Halloween, they will flunk out of college and become drug addicts, living on the streets, turning tricks for a Snickers bar.
Expunging Halloween from their lives did not make them cultural pariahs.
Nobody cares if you celebrate Halloween or not. Just leave your porch light off and families will pass by your home. Now, if you try and ban it based off your weird superstitious beliefs, then you and I got a problem. Capiche? Oh, who am I kidding? I could never dislike old Turkey Neck Bob.
It made them spiritually aware of the lines that need to be drawn in our age, which is obsessed with all things demonic.
You are the one obsessed with all things demonic.
Second, be bold and speak out about the evils of accommodating the imagery of witchcraft and the occult to Halloween, especially to your Christian friends.
What symbols of the occult? All the images of Halloween stem from cultural beliefs based off misconceptions and mythology. The traditions we follow stem from folk customs.
Now, don't be obnoxious about it, but make certain that people know.
Calling for it to be banned and claiming it as demonic is a little obnoxious. I'd hate to see what you would say if you allowed yourself to be obnoxious.
You are a family that doesn't cater to anything that makes light of death, darkness, ghosts, curses, spells, conjurations, and witches or brooms.
Eat a Snickers bar, Bob. You are not yourself.
You know, you're a right pain when you're hungry. Have a Snickers, will you? Better? Better.
Romans 12:2 still applies today as it did 2,000 years ago.
But does 2 Kings 2:23-24 still apply today, Bob?
Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And third, start learning more about deliverance and spiritual warfare.
In other words, buy my books, get delivered, and sign up for my exorcism classes.
Instead of buying witchcraft costumes for your kids to go door to door collecting candy, enroll in Bob Larson University and learn how the kingdom of evil really operates with deception and destruction. Or you can have a virtual encounter with me so I can see if you have demons that push you to make cultural compromises.
Called it.
And number 4, when Christians want to have a substitute harvest festival, say no thanks. Why should Christians feel the need to sacralize the season by putting Jesus' spin on accoutrements of evil which can't be sanctified?
The Catholic Church already tried that more than 1,500 years ago. The truth is, Bobby boy, all religions have the right to practice their faith, and no one religion can become the state religion. America was founded as a secular nation, as outlined in the First Amendment and the Treaty of Tripoli. So stick that in your Eucharist.
You can put a gold ring through the snout of a pig, but he's still a pig. Halloween is a day of the spiritually dead, and let the dead bury their dead.
What? That makes no sense.
Lord Samhain, that's spelled Samhain. That's the historical druidic demon to whom this day is dedicated.
No, Samhain is the Irish name for the end of summer, or summer's end, and is not the name of a deity. Stop reading chick tracts, Bob.
He's a very real evil spirit.
Not real.
I've dealt with him many times.
I am sure you have, Bob.
He is vile. Don't invite him into your home with Halloween insignias of evil.
Don't invite summer's end to your home. Your home will be forever in winter's icy grip. Does winter get a fake spirit name too, Bob?
Better to put a plaque on your front door Halloween night with the words of Joshua 24:15.
That's a mean trick, Bob. Rather than getting candy, every child would be straining to read the plaque with no porch light on.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Bob, you are doing such a great job by lying and misrepresenting this festival. If anything, should be the union of Christian and pre-Christian folk customs, but instead you want to distill it down to some bastard of the Christian faith. Well, that's about all I can take. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you in hell, you heathens.